Hello and welcome to this demonstration on how to use Approved Horizon to add a new event to your membership management organization. This will publish an event online where people can register online for the event, and you can do everything from simple events to extremely complex events with multi-day activities, classes, single and group events. But I'm going to show you today adding a simple event. We're just going to go to Add Event, add the event now, and we're going to give it a short name. The red stars indicate the fields that must be completed in order to complete the initial setup of an event. So in this case, we're going to have a barbecue. And now we need to fill out the dates and times of the event. So we're going to start. This event's going to occur next month. And it's going to be a Friday. And it's going to end the same day. We're going to start the event at 3 o'clock p.m. And who knows when it'll end, but we'll just say 10. Dates to show on the web will start today, and we're going to end it the day before the event. Or we can use a calendar with a drop down to select the date that we're going to end it. Days to accept registrations, we'll start today, and we'll end the day of the event. So we welcome everybody at the barbecue. Now this is popping up a reminder that we need to enter a full description for the event to appear effectively on the website. So we're going to go click the HTML button, and that'll pull up a Word-like editor that will allow you to type in the description for the event. And we can also choose to add a photo. In this case, I'm going to go and I'm going to select an image we've already uploaded, but I could just upload a photo from my own local library if I wanted to. I'll select a food photo, and I'm going to tell it that I want that picture to be of a certain size. Otherwise, it's just going to use the default size of the image. And in my case, I'm going to say I want it to be 90 by 60. That should give me a nice look. And so there's our picture of the food. Save the changes, and now we've got we've completed the first amount of information we need on the first page. I should point out before we leave, this could be a member-only event, or it's open to anyone who wants to register. Now we need to have a contact person for this event, and so we will edit this record. And the contact person in this case will be me. And the reason for this kind of information is any communication that the system automatically generates to remind the person of their event attendance, or if they're going to pay them, they'll have the contact information for me on the email correspondence. Now, who do I want to send notices of registration? So maybe I'm setting up the event, but accounting is going to handle all the bunnies, so we might want them to get notifications of the registration. And then confirmation email is going to come from somebody else. Now an email reminder is going to go out X number of days, or whatever day that we set the reminder to go out. Maybe we want to send that out the 2 days beforehand. We want to remind them that they registered for the event. So we'll just say event reminder. Save the record, and once again we now need to edit the content of the message. go into location information. So if we wanted to have more details about how to get to the park and detailed driving directions, any other additional information. So say that you wanted to have a complete website configured for an entire web page configured that just explained, had pictures and all of the details about what's happening at the barbecue, and to entice people to attend more, you can create as little or as much information as you want to using the HTML editor, or you could create a website in any tool you want to use and link to it from here. Price information, cost and pricing. In this case, this is a paid event, so we're going to edit our record. And this is paid. You can have special pricing for members versus non-members, but in this case, we're just going to skip that. We are going to create a discount code. And that discount code is available from today until the end of next week. So only the first week. If people register, they're going to be able to save 15% on their registration. Now, we'll save this record. And we're going to accept online credit card payments. And we'll just go ahead and complete all three of these so you see how they look. Now we're going to edit the message for the pay prior to event. All right, and you can complete a similar message for pay at event and online credit card. Now we need to add activities to this event. So there's a individual event can have multiple activities, and then within the activity there are multiple pricing levels. So really a barbecue is only going to have one activity. Either you're eating by yourself or you're eating paying for a group like a corporate table. Or perhaps you could have an additional activity of being a corporate sponsor for the event, in which case you're going to have a placard, or you might get a 10 by 10 booth, or so that would be a separate activity. But in this case, we're just going to create an activity of registering for the dinner. All right, we've added an activity called Barbie. Now we're going to add events to this, or activities. Pricing to this activity, and the first fee is going to be an individual ticket. This just sets the sort order on the web page. And now we've created our activities. Now this will show what we're going to ask for. When somebody registers for this event, we're going to ask for the email address, and that's required. We're going to ask for their first name, and that's required. We're going to ask for their last name, and that's required. We're going to ask for the company name, and that's required. And we're going to ask for comments, but it's not required. And we're going to ask for work phone, but not required. Save record. And now we're done. Unless there were custom fields that we had set up in advance of this event that we wanted to ask for and track, which we haven't, but that option is there. Now we've pushed you'll notice it says all required fields are complete. Here, that means that we can now go to the website and we should see our event published. We'll go to our events page and we'll see there's the barbecue. And if we wanted to register for it, we can go here and we can see the first thing that it's going to ask is it wants to determine our member status, because if there is member or non-member pricing, that needs to be set at an event, or if only members are allowed to register for the event, then they wouldn't be able to continue and register. And it says it found our information, so we are good to go. And we are going to register for an individual ticket. We can select an individual ticket, and we're going to enter our code of happy. All right, and it asks me for my name. And company is red starred, letting me know that I have to enter a company name, and if I don't, it won't let me continue with checkout. It's going to tell me that I need to fill that in. Now I can continue on. And in my case, I'm going to pay at the door. I agree to authorize you to pay. You'll notice that the lock is in place for any kind of transactions. Thank you for your registration. We look forward to see you at the barbecue. Finished. Now if we go back into Approved Horizon and we go to our events and we select our barbecue, sorry, we need to look at registrations of the barbecue, and here we'll see the registration we just completed is in the system. We click on that, we can look at the detail of the invoice, and we see that we have not sent the tickets. So we know that if we're mailing tickets to people, then this is a reminder that it needs to be done. When the event's completed, we can record that they actually did attend the table. If we were assigning a seat, it would be there. Here's the registration reminder that came in. And we can see that the receipt for barbecue, this receipt confirms your invoice for barbecue and that you've agreed to pay at the event. The following tickets were issued. So you can see all the information that we have on this member is displayed in this table. So we could see all the attendees. From here we can run reports to print out name badges, mailing, additional mailings, anything like that that you might want to run. And this is the email notification to me as the individual that set up the event, letting me know that this person has registered for the dinner. And this concludes our demonstration of setting up and running an event in Approved Horizon. Hope that this answered a few questions for you, and if you have any more, there are a lot more settings and options that you're welcome to call and discuss them with us at 407-878-4977, extension 101.